Hello, I'm Paull Shin, State Senator from 21st Legislative District, which covers Edmonds, Linwood, McAlteal, Mount Lake Terrace, and the South Everett area. As you undoubtedly know, we are going through a very, very difficult economic time. This is the greatest depression I've seen in my life, actually. In the legislature, we're trying to cut programs or do something about the balanced state budget, which we have to buy constitutionally. And I've been thinking as to what to do about it. And the other day in our higher education committee meeting, we learned that news that in our budget, we're going to cut $141 million towards the need grants and financial aid to college-bound students. And I saw many students crying. Also, I saw that in the grade school area, too, education budgets are cut so much. I've been educated. I taught college for 31 years. It pains me. And I thought about what I could do, what could I do to help in a modicum, even a modicum sum. And suddenly, I come up with about 3 different ideas. One was called the Senate Bill 6466, is to allowing the advertising in the school buses. Of course, the immediate question is, what about what kind of subject matter? We will exclude all things related to the non-related children's. That's just drinking, tobacco, alcohol, and drug, this issue. Also that any kind of prohibitive items. This will be a friendly commercial to be added to the school buses. And that excites the students towards more education. And by doing so, I discovered that we could save up to about $110,000 per year, make that from the advertising. That will go to the school district and for the usage of the school fund or the school transportation budget as well. And my colleagues congratulated me for this, and I'd like to try this because every dollar we could save, more fund will go to the school and for teacher salary, also the administration of the schools. Another bill I thought about is that, in the eastern United States, many of the freeways, there is commercial establishments by rest stops. And they allow commercial activities like hamburger stands and drink stands and gas stations. And they do make a tremendous lot of profits and pay rent from the proceeds. And we don't have that in the Washington state. This bill will allow, the 6465, allow the rest stops in our Washington freeways to have them commercial establishments. So they will pay lease payment plus commercial, when the commercial establishments do well, and they will pay taxes to the states. This is again, the revenue sources without depending upon other difficult times such as these. One more thing I have done is that some people call this as very strange, and others call it inspirational. As the students crying behind me, I cry with them. And what could I do as a senator could help my students? An idea dawned on me. I have a Senate resolution which says Washington residents will skip 1 meal per day, and compute that in the amount of how much it will be. You could decide that, about $3 and $5. Then save that money and contribute to college of your choices, university of your choices, where the 11,000 plus of students, if they don't get the need grants and financial aid, they're not able to go to college next year. And it pains me. So that folks who are listening to this program, if you consider skipping 1 meal or a cup of coffee in a Starbucks that costs over $3. If he could do that, if at least 50% of our citizens participate, we could generate up to about $350 million a year. That will give enough money to students and college-bound, and guess what? Education is the most important thing in our life today. Future is a global society today. In a competitive society, we need to educate our students, and so that they'll have a bright idea and good education in a competitive world. And these are my thoughts for that, perhaps, aside from the legislation, we could do something to help our students, also school districts. And thank you for listening. Thank you very much.